The art of journaling, another tool for your life skills box. Many of us as kids had a diary, or a few, where we logged all sorts of details about our young lives and then hid them from prying eyes, often in a secret place like under the mattress. Where we privately wrote about those we liked and those we didn't like, about the things we did and the things we wanted to do. In many different forms and ways, the diary has long been our friend. In the fast pace of modern day life, we're all more at risk of neglecting our emotional and physical health by putting it far down the list of things to do. But we all need to be providing ourselves with day-to-day healthy outlets to express how we feel. Journaling has long been identified as one of the many useful tools to have in our toolbox to manage our mental health. It can reduce stress, manage anxiety, cope with depression, and increase self-awareness. Improve problem-solving skills, set and monitor goals and targets, and can provide us with a safe place away from prying eyes to honestly express how we feel. Because, let's face it, life can be really difficult at times for all of us, and dealing with everyday life events and our overwhelming emotion can be challenging for us. It is not wise to ignore our emotional needs. Doing so puts us at risk of developing problems such as anxiety, increased stress, possible emotional outbursts, depression, health problems, lack of motivation, the list goes on. Research shows that keeping a journal can have enormous benefits for our health, both our physical and psychological well-being. This includes long-term benefits to mood, stress levels, and depressive symptoms. Journaling is actually among the most beneficial kinds of writing that we can do. Studies have found that the kind of expressive writing often found in journaling is especially therapeutic and can help us in many different ways. It can be an emotional release, help us change negative thinking patterns by drawing our attention to our thought patterns. It can help get things more organised in our minds, help us reflect on problems we are facing and possible solutions to them, and give us an oversight into how we have progressed over time. Psychologist and researcher James Pennebaker at the University of Texas at Austin contends that regular journaling can even strengthen immune cells called T lymphocytes. These are a type of white blood cell that circulate around our bodies, scanning for cellular abnormalities and infections. Other research points to journaling leading to a decrease in symptoms of asthma and rheumatoid arthritis. Pennebaker believes that writing things down helps us to come to terms with them. This in turn acts to reduce the impact of those stressors on our physical health. Looking after ourselves isn't an option, it's a necessary part of being a healthy, functioning person. If you're someone who has let your self-care slide, make a decision today that you're going to do something about it. Maybe you're a parent who feels burdened and overwhelmed, a student who needs a healthy emotional release with all that's going on in your life, or a young person confused about who you are and feeling isolated and unsure about who to talk to. Do you live alone and find it hard not to have someone there with which to share how you feel? Have you a boss or colleague that's really difficult to be around all day, and you often feel like you could explode? Are you having relationship problems? These are all typical real-life scenarios where journaling, among many of our other tools, can be really effective in helping us cope and learning more about ourselves in the process. As William Wordsworth said, Fill your paper with the breathings of your own heart. We all deserve at least 5 or 10 minutes out of our day to check in on how we're doing. If we don't look after ourselves, who will? Journaling may work for you, but you won't know till you give it a try. Do something positive for you today. Encouraging new ways of looking after yourself with the team at Yarradoo.